In the last couple of videos, we have been talking about cross-border data transfer and standard contractual clauses. In this video, we are going to talk about the basics of binding corporate rules, the rules that a corporate should follow when they are transferring the information related to a European individual or data subject to one of their non-European offices for multinationals who have offices in and outside Europe both. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you will be daily finding new content on data privacy, and as I introduced, we are going to talk about the binding corporate rules in this video. So like standard contractual clauses, we have binding corporate rules. The difference, is the set of rules that a multinational company should lay for their own organization as they need to transfer information from European Union to outside European Union, but within the framework of their own office, right? So if a company has multiple offices, some in Europe and some outside, and some information needs to go from European offices to outside, then there have to be some rules to follow which help them create a standard framework of data transfer across the organization that follows the GDPR compliance requirements, like a standardized level of protection. When we talked about standard contractual clauses, it is movement of data from European Union to outside European Union, but different organizations. When it comes to within the organization, inter-office data movement, whether it's of a data subject or an employee, but if the source is a European office, then you have to have a binding corporate rule agreement signed or created from within for the whole organization that helps you comply with the GDPR needs. Like SCCs, these are also of two types, a controller to controller or a controller to processor. You may collect information in Europe and want to store it outside Europe, a data center outside Europe. In both the cases, you need to have the appropriate points noted down in the binding corporate rules within the organization. The main features here are that it's sort of a data protection strategy, which you would even otherwise say that if there is a multinational who has offices in Europe, US, India and other countries, there should be a standardized way of handling everything, which would be even their firewalls or their emails or their file servers and their databases, everything, data protection, access controls, backups, encryptions, everything. Binding corporate rules is governing the portion of transferring that information from a European office to a non-European office and standardizing it so that the data transfer done also have a standard structure between European and non-European offices, and the rights of the data subjects who belong to Europe is taken care of even if their information goes out of the Europe within the same corporate group. Practical implementation: create a comprehensive set of rules, make them a part of your privacy system as to how the information would travel. When it's a same organization's scenario, it is not that every time when you send the information you need some approvals or something. Information would flow between the two nations or would flow from Europe to outside, because that's the way within will work. So there has to be a set of rules that needs to be created and followed that helps them comply with GDPR. You should perform a regular review of those rules, and wherever required, the reviewer may require an approval from different agencies, internal, external, so take approval. Now, because you are transferring your internal information or information within your organization, you should provide a robust training to your employees. Your employees should know what precautions they need to take when they are transferring European Union employees' information to outside European Union offices. You should ensure data compliance at the entry level itself. How would that happen? The moment the information goes out to a non-European country, compliance is implemented there because it is already following the GDPR norms. You should of course ensure that the office outside Europe is following up the compliances applicable to that country, but with BCRs in place, the transfer of information starts following the GDPR compliances as well. And you should regularly audit and validate the implementation of the BCR rules inside the organization. How is it different from standard contractual clause? The main difference: BCRs are meant to be used within the organization in different offices of a multinational when they are moving the personal information of their users or employees from a European office to an outside European office, whether it's for the purpose of processing it or whether it's purpose of storing it or sharing it with another third party. Standard Contractual Clause is moving the personal information of any data subject belonging to European Union to any other organization outside the European Union, right? So the destination has to follow the GDPR compliance laid down under Standard Contractual Clause, and here the destination office has to follow the GDPR compliance set down by the binding corporate rules. It should provide consistent data transfer framework, and that would help the organization handle personal information more smoothly, more safely, and I said a robust employee training that helps employees to understand very basic, like we keep talking about privacy by design. It's embedded in my design that when I'm using or transferring personal information from a European office to a non-European office, this is the way it happens, so that they can care of, and BCRs is a set of rules that helps define those things. SCCs are external from one country, European country, to any other non-European country. BCRs are from a European country to a non-European country, but within the same organization. SCCs may be from one organization to another organization. So SCCs are external data transfer, and BCCR are across borders, across one organization, not outside one organization. So that's about the BCRs. I hope you like my content. Please press the like and the bell icon. Share your feedback in the comment section, and if you like my video and want more content and knowledge on data privacy, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get regular updates. Thank you.